So let's take a look at how we diagram an elliptical clause. All right, so this is the first of two different types of elliptical clauses. So these ones I find to be a little easier than the ones we're going to take a look at tomorrow. So this one says, while rummaging through the dumpster, I found this slightly used cheese and meat tray. All right, so first thing I notice is I have two separate sort of clauses. I can see this main clause. The main sentence is, I found this slightly used cheese and meat tray. I know that's the main clause because that can stand alone. Whereas if I said, while rummaging through the dumpster, you feel like you're missing something there, and you're missing a lot. So let's diagram this main clause here. I'm going to use my favorite orange color here. So I found, and then I found, and then I found a used cheese and meat tray. I'm going to call it a tray. It's like a platter. And I'd say I found this tray. I found this used tray. Here's a little participle, used, but it's slightly used. So I'm going to build that adverb here. It's slightly used. Extend my line a little bit. It's a cheese tray. Jeffrey. Sorry, everyone. I just realized the word cheese is a noun. And it's also a meat tray. And you're thinking, could you come down and split it? You probably could. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I know. So I'm going to put the word and here. I was treating them like they're adjectives. And so that's why I kind of came down and then flattened them. But you're right. You could come down over and then split it that way and do it that way. So all that's a possibility. Wasn't even thinking that when I was diagramming it. That's how you know I'm doing it on the fly. All right, so now we have this other part. Now, before this, I bet a lot of us would think, I'm going to change my color here. A lot of us would think, well, this looks like maybe like a preposition while into a gerund rummaging. Can't we just make that into a prepositional phrase, while rummaging? Except you can look at your preposition list and you'll never find the word while. While is not a preposition. While is a subordinating conjunction. We know a subordinating conjunction. I'm going to change my color here. We know a subordinating conjunction joins verb to verb. So here's the word while, and it's going to join to a full sentence because it should make an adverb clause. And now I'm like, okay, then where's your clause? Where's your sentence? Remember, a clause is a subject and a verb, and you don't have a subject and a verb. You're like, wait a minute, I don't. What's going on here? And it's not grammatically incorrect. You have something which is elliptical. In between the word while and rummaging, think about what you're missing. If I decide to cut out the subject here, then the subject of the sentence has to be the one that is sitting here, and that's what's happening. Basically, what you're saying is, while I was rummaging. Did you see what I did there? Every time I have a missing word, I'm going to put an X where that missing word is going to be. So what I'm really saying is, I was rummaging. Now, X's will always be acceptable. I prefer, and you can do it if you want to, you don't have to. I'm going to bring up my eraser. I prefer to actually write the word that's actually, let's see, I'll get it to him. I like writing the word that's actually cut out. I like saying it. So I write the word was in parentheses. I write the word I in parentheses. I like seeing the physical words. It helps me, but you can put X's there if you find it looks cooler and more sophisticated. So then I have rummaging where through. That's hideous looking, isn't it? And then here's dumpster. And then the dumpster. So we're going to find we oftentimes will have adverb clauses in the form of an elliptical because we can cut out those words. And so be careful of those. All right. So that's just one example. We have a couple others on this worksheet, which we're going to try with ellipticals. And if you get stumped, check out the answer key and see if it kind of helps you understand what's going on with it. All right. I like ellipticals. I think they're a lot of fun. It's a little bit more sophisticated in our advanced grammar.